All right, well, hi. I don't know if y'all remember me. My name's Rob, and I do YouTube videos occasionally when I'm not working myself half to death. Welcome to my shop, which is, you can't see it, but it's plenty messy as usual. And right now it's plenty dusty. We are in springtime here in West Texas. It is that time of year when it's still cool enough to build a fire. Fire feels kind of good if you don't get too close to it. And where it might be down in the 30s at night, or it might be down in the 60s at night, and the daytime temperatures might be in the 30s, or they might be in the high 80s or 90s. That's what we had a couple of days ago, along with ferocious winds. Good grief, you should see the winds here. We had winds a couple of days ago sustained at 35 miles, 38 miles an hour all day long. And gusts, of course, up in the 40s, 50s, and even 60s and 70s at different times. We have moved a lot of dirt the last 2 or 3 days. But the big thing is, y'all haven't seen me much. I've been working like crazy. I've got a couple of projects going that are eating me up. I'm getting too old to work like this. I need a rich girlfriend or something that, just wants to send me money and do things like that. I'm not holding out for it, though, for a couple of reasons. Happy Hair probably wouldn't be okay with that entirely. I'd have to give her a lot bigger cut than would make it okay. But the day's over, the work day's over. I'm here. It is just after sunset now. I've already got the dogs fed. I've got everything done except some paperwork, which is the bane of my existence. Of all things that I'm good at, I suck at paperwork. The invoices and that part of it, good grief. But anyway, it is what it is. Cheers. As I wipe my mustache. Anyway, I haven't done much videos. I have filmed a lot of stuff or videoed a lot of stuff, whatever it is, but I haven't got much of it put together. But this one, I just want to be a little quick one to let you know I've got one that's at the fertilizer plant where we're working. I'm going to put one together. I've got all the pieces of that'll just show you some of the stuff we're doing there. And we did that conversation, I was going to say a few days ago, but I'll bet it's been a few weeks ago, where we talked about maybe looming food shortages and fertilizer being part of the problem. And it just so happens, me working at a fertilizer plant, I thought you might find it interesting to see what's going on there and just kind of what it looks like in the world of bulk fertilizer, and because it's what I was doing. But the reason that I came to do this video this evening, that I wanted to put this out here, I've been putting this off for a few weeks now, and I've been wanting to do it, but I'm always too tired or got my brain wrapped around too many other things. But there is a channel I want to tell you about that it's kind of special to me, and I'll tell you why, and most of you will understand why. But while it's springtime here, cool enough to still build a fire, some people that it would be a stretch to say they're friends of mine, because we've never even met, and they mostly don't know who I am except by some of their relatives, their family, who is family to friends of mine here. My buddy Joel, who all of y'all have met. In fact, a lot of you might remember Joel and I sat right here in front of this wood stove and ate some dried crickets one time, just because. And we've done other stuff with Joel too. But the channel I want to tell you about is called Sailing Buying Time. It is a family out of South Central Texas that pretty much sold everything and decided, you know what, while our kids are still young, we are going to go do something fun. And they sold, when I say they sold everything, I mean, to my understanding, they sold everything and went and bought a catamaran, a 40-foot catamaran, and learned how to deal with it, sailed it out of Florida, and they are down in the Bahamas now doing all the coolest things that I'm totally jealous of. It is awesome. They, a mom and dad with 3 kids, out there in the islands, sailing from island to island. They sailed all the way out from Florida, partly under power, partly under sail, and they are learning as they go, and it is just the coolest thing. In the video series, I think they're up to probably maybe 8 or 10 videos now. I'd have to look. I'm behind on, like everything else I'm behind on. I haven't seen the last couple they've done, I don't think. But they talk about, they tell you who they are, what they're doing. They show you what they got right, what they got wrong. They're getting into the swing of things at this point now. It has been I'm going to stretch out and say it has been about 4 months that they've been doing this. Oddly enough, when Happy Hair and I were down in Florida seeing her parents, we were only a little ways north of where these guys were, getting onto the boat for the first time. And I remember watching that first video and them talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I know the water temperature, the air temperature, you know, right around Christmas, all that. And so it was kind of fun just knowing that thing about it. But like I say, I just want to encourage y'all to go check out their channel. They're out with their kids creating memories, creating something that'll last in the rest of their lives and their kids' lives too. And yeah, it's funny, you know, watching the kids are like, you know, their kids are like, you know, my kids, and, you know, it's kind of fun, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't know about this. And you know, mom and dad are like, come on, here we go. You know, but y'all know me. I did lots of stuff with my girls and wish I had done more. You know, and you know, maybe with Sarah, I still will do more stuff like that. But what they're doing is great, and I think it's awesome, and I think you'll get a kick out of watching what they're doing. So, I'm not even going to tell you the names. You just have to go over and see them. But it's a lot of fun, the stuff they're doing. They are really, really doing some cool stuff, and I hope that you will go check them out. Maybe tell them I said hi, and then they'll maybe get a better idea. I know I started commenting on the videos, Ryder. You know me. You know, I never miss a good chance to, well, actually, I always miss a good chance to shut up. And so I comment and talk about what I like and all. And I know the first few comments I made, they're like, who is this guy? Good grief, there's some weirdo on here. And they weren't wrong. Anyway, go see him, tell him I said hi, and I hope you enjoy. And like I say, I got some videos I'll be putting out pretty soon. Nothing earth-shattering, maybe some fun stuff, maybe some weird food videos and things like that. But, you know, at that project, at the fertilizer plant and the grain elevator and stuff I got to do at the feedlot, if all that doesn't completely eat me up, then I'll get back in the swing of things again pretty soon. So, hi y'all, and bye y'all, and I'll be back check in with you soon. There we go. I'm probably not even going to edit this. You're just going to get the whole raw thing. So there it is. All right. Cheers, y'all.